should have been asking this all along, but Mr. Rutledge, would you accept that nomination?
Yes.
Okay. Any other nominations? Seeing none, we move to a vote. Or are there any questions for any of the candidates? Bennett, would you like to make a statement or would you like to answer any questions?
Okay, first off, I'd like to pick up on the precedent set by one of the earlier candidates and give you a few reasons why you would not want to vote for me. I have in the past handled the treasury for the Arapahoe County affiliate and for candidates running for office, and I have occasionally flubbed up. I have some experience, as I mentioned, but I have no experience taking on this task at the state level. And I'm going to be needing some help from predecessors. And finally, it's true. I'm a recovering bureaucrat. Any questions?
Thank you, Bennett. Any further questions for your candidate? Seeing none, we move to a vote. All those in favor of Mr. Rutledge, please raise your hands. Hold them high.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Okay, all those in favor of Noto, please raise your hands and hold them high.
0.
Okay, congratulations, Bennett. We move next to fundraising director, but while we're still on this, speaking of fundraising, if you would like to make some donations towards the Libertarian Party, there's a donation bucket back there on the snack table. It'll help us defray the cost of the snacks, and also I'm going to personally give Dan a $20 bill to help him cover that cost that he paid for the notary. So if anybody would like to join me in that, I encourage you to do so. All right, so moving on, fundraising director. Any nominations for fundraising director? Karen, do you have a nomination? Identify yourself.
Karen, I'm from West Douglas County. I nominate Betty Rose Ryan.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that name.
Betty Rose Ryan.
Thank you. All right, are there any other nominations for the position of fundraising director? Betty Rose, are you willing to accept the nomination? Okay, would you like to speak to your nomination?
Betty Rose Ryan, most of you know me. I was fundraising chair in the 90s, and the state chair, sat on the national board, and lots of experience. I have a plan, if anybody wants to see it, to engage volunteers, to get people involved with the party and do something that is valuable. To your question, Randy?
Randy.
Randy?
That's Randy.
To your question that you haven't been able to ask anybody else, I have a lot of people that I'm friendly with that are supposedly on the other side. And yeah, if there is a side, which I don't think there is, I think that there's good people everywhere. And I will reach out to those people and ask them to help build a party. And like I said, I'm friendly with them. I attend Jefferson County And I think that we can all benefit a lot. A lot of other libertarians that are not neutral. And I will do my best to make sure that they're involved. Thank you.
Thank you, Debbie Rose. Are there any other nominees? All right, seeing none, our ballot will be for Betty Rose Ryan and none of the above. Are there any questions for either of the candidates? Seeing none, we move to a vote. All those in favor of Betty Rose, please raise your hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
All those in favor of none of the above, please raise your hands. Congratulations, Betty Rose. As interim chair, I'm assigning you the goal of raising at least $1 million.
Raise it 50% of the last year.
Right. I believe you put your copies of your plan, fundraising plan over somewhere. If you feel like passing those out now, that would be a good idea.
Anybody that wants copies.
Well, I want a copy to see, but I also want it for LP and I want Joe's.
You just pass the stack around and anybody who wants one can take one.
Probably take 10 copies.
Pass them along. All right, your name is here to have a question.
Well, I'm gonna wait for the next agenda item.
Okay. I'll get there, don't worry. All right, our next item is election of judicial committee members. And now is the time to nominate. Your name, identify.
Karen Carlos, Douglas County, I would like to nominate a slate, which is the persons who were elected in Holyoke with the exception of Janet Turner, as she's now ineligible, so I would like to move to elect Clayton, whose name I
Shadow.
myself, Clint Jones, Darren Hill, and in substitution for Ms. Turner, John George. I messed your name up too. John with too many vowels in the beginning.
Those are consonants.
Oh, consonants, excuse me, I have 5 vowels. John.
Jeff, did you get all those? Because I sure did. Okay. That's the first proposed slate. Any other nominations?
As a point of information, I don't know if this is the appropriate time. Point of inquiry.
Sure, go ahead.
Has Mr. Richardson, signed documents as per the requirements?
Yes.
For the duration, sorry, I can't get it very well. Did we actually change the rules to vote for slate? Or we have to do that first?
Yes, I think we do. Yeah.
Because it failed the first time.
There's,
I vaguely remember that.
The bylaws do not.
Bylaws do not allow slate, so we have to suspend the rules.
it's only for certain offices, the bylaws don't allow for a slate. I'm gonna look, because I'm going by memory, but
And also, I think since we're still technically in the same session, we don't need to repass that. Yes.
also, it's only National Convention delegates that it says motions by slate aren't permitted. We would probably, to be safe, have to suspend the rules if we want to do that for National Convention delegates, but that's the only mention of a slate in our bylaws.
Speaking of which, we are going to need a ballot sheet of some sort for the election of delegates.
Sign up or?
And I'm warning you now, so that we're exactly what time.
Unless we suspend the rules, we're done as well.
So we can get out of it. Sorry, I'm in favor. Suspend the rules for the election of delegates. Is that in the bylaws though?
Can we
Is that
finish
standing
this? Can
we finish this, and then we go, because we're talking about another agenda item right now. We've still got platform committee and.
But the point is, about it so that they can prepare the ballot sheet for delegates. Is it a question we can resolve now?
I don't know what the question is. We would have to suspend the rules to elect by slate, but if there's like a sign-up sheet, yes, someone can move that first to suspend the rules and elect these whatever people as national convention delegates. And if it turns out to be more than 30 people, because you can put people down who aren't here, there's no attendance requirement, then we'll deal with it then by ranking if we have to. But if it's less than 30, then it's just the slate. But we'd have to move to suspend the rules when we get to that agenda item.
Joe, can I invite you to suspend the rules to do that with delegates at the appropriate time? Thank you.
But-
So
We're driving this right now. You can just simply elect one delegate and then 300 alternates. And that's all the problem. If you like, you can break the alternates.
All right, we have nominations for judicial committee. Jeff, could you run down the list of names, please?
The nominees for judicial committee are Clayton Cachado, Arian Carlos, Clinton Jones, Darren Hill, John Churchill.
Did everyone hear that? Did it need it repeated?
Because she's making the ballots.
Okay, could you repeat that once more, Jeff?
We don't, no, we're not doing ballots.
No, we do a voice vote for judicial. We do need a ballot for the delegates, I think, unless we suspend the rules for that as well. All right. Any questions for any of the judicial committee candidates? Some of them were not here, but I don't see any. That means we can move to a vote. We are voting on the entire slate, am I correct? Okay. How many positions are there?
There's
open?
5.
5 positions, and we have 5 candidates on this nominated slate. All those in favor of seating the 5 named individuals on the judicial committee, please signify by raising your hands and holding your eyes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19.
And I believe we're still free to cast or have a vote for a no, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Are there any votes for no? Please raise your hand. I see 2. Congratulations to the new slate of. All right. The next item is the election of our national platform committee representative and alternate. And we get 1 representative and any number of ranked alternates. Are there any nominations for national platform committee representative? Betty Rose, I saw your hand just now. You want to make a nomination?
I was going to nominate
Yourself?
myself.
Okay, Betty Rose is nominating herself for the platform committee representative.
I'd like to nominate Daniel Woods for platform alternate.
No, I'm happy to be
All right, are there any other nominations for either primary or alternate representative? Go ahead, Clayton. Okay. You're just wandering around, right? All right, so are there any other nominations? Either position. Bennett?
Representative is not a board position, correct?
No.
Correct.
Okay, I'll nominate myself for alternate.
All right, I think the way we work this is since there are two alternate candidates, whoever gets the most votes will be the alternate number one. The second place person will get alternate number two. Okay? Is that square with everybody? Go ahead, Clayton.
Clayton Shadid, Denver County. Are there questions available for this?
Yes, there will be.
Have a question.
All right, one moment. All right, the elections will include Betty Rose Bryan for the primary delegate or representative, Daniel Woods for one of the alternate seats, and Bennett Rutledge for the other alternate seat. And of course, go ahead, Clay.
For each of the candidates, what are you hoping to see change in the platform? And is there any line in particular are you running? Are you hoping to keep something the same or?
Good, Betty Rose. All right, Bennett, go ahead.
First, just to reemphasize something I mentioned earlier. I'm committed to the Constitution of the United States, and I will be looking at each of the items in the platform for an opportunity to tie it to the Ninth Amendment, which is an amendment that has gotten ignored lately, but it is a key amendment because it's the one that says enumeration of rights in any other part of this Constitution. Any other part of this Constitution shall not be construed to deny and disparage other rights retained by the people. And this would include the right to live your life your way, the right to raise your family mom and pop's way, and many others that are, I can't think of off the top of my head, and I would include the right to invent new rights, subject to review to make sure that they don't trample on existing rights that other people hold. And I'm going to wrap up, Andy.
Thank you, Bennett.
And Luke's clear free, running as I was nominated. I do not have an agenda because I didn't know I was going to be running for this position until Karen Ann said my name. So the only thing I would really keep as a goal is to make sure that our platform now remains consistently libertarian. That when libertarian candidates go to run, and they may not have everything filled out on every single issue. We were running for public office before. I know I very few of us, right? Do we have an answer to every single issue? No. So what do? We point to our platform. This is what we're going to try and use as our guidelines. We don't have an answer for you right now, just like the other two parties. This is the general direction that we're going, and I want to ensure that we have a platform that is libertarian, freedom leading, and strong enough to support every candidate in this country. Thank you.
Thank you. My main goal is to, when I joined the party, the platform was very small, and now it's kind of loaded. I would like to see some of the extraneous stuff removed if possible. And kind of streamline it. And get it back to our roots. That's the big agenda. I don't have specific plans necessarily that I want to change.
Thank you, Betty Rose. Thank you, Dan, and thank you, Bill. All right, are there any other questions for the candidates? Are there any additional nominations? All right, so let's see, how do we include NOTA? I believe if you want to vote NOTA after the vote for the human candidates is over, I will ask if there's any votes for NOTA, and that will be your one vote for the slate. Actually, two votes, because you're
It wouldn't be a Mr. Chair.
Go ahead.
I guess it would be a point of information, if it would be better to elect the primary first, so it would be Ms. Ryan versus Nona. And then it would be approval voting for the alternates, and whoever gets the most number of votes is alternate number one. The next one would be alternate number two. And if Nona beats both of them, then we don't have any alternates.
Okay. Point well taken, I'll accept that. All right, so our first election is for Betty Rose Ryan for the primary delegate. All those in favor of Betty Rose, raise your hands and hold them high.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
Those in favor of NOTA, please raise your hands. Seeing none, congratulations, Betty Rose. Would you like some armor for the National Platform Committee snake pit? All right, so,
I have.
so we're gonna vote for,
So just ask little person, Joe Johnson, I know.
what's that?
I'm not. Yeah. Little person. Sorry.
Yeah, it would be approval voting. Who approves of Daniel Lutz? And then who approves of Bennett Rutledge? And who approves of NOTA?
All right, but if they vote for NOTA, then they can't vote for the other two.
Well, no, you can't, because if NOTA comes in, let's say out of the three of us, if NOTA comes in second.
I got you.
Technically, no one will well.
Okay, I got you. All right, those in favor of Daniel Lutz, please raise your hands.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Keep them up, hold them high.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
All those in favor of Bennett Rutledge, please raise your hands and hold them high.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Jeff, did you get John? He raised his hand late.
We'll call it now.
Okay. All right, all those in favor, let's see. That was Bennett. All right, so all those in favor of NOTA, please raise your hands and hold them high. Did any of you want to vote for any of the other ones?
You're allowed to, it's allowed.
I'm sorry, you're right. You're right.
Hands up, keep them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm sorry, I only need things explained to me like 6 times before I get it.
Oh, you're getting better. Still only half as regular.
All right. All right, let's see, we elected Dan Lutz and Bennett. How many votes were there for NOTA?
6.
And there were 8 for Bennett, right?
There were 9.
9, okay. So congratulations to the two. Last item of business before we adjourn is to elect convention delegates. And let's get started. This is going to take a while, probably.
Mr. Chair, I move to suspend the rules to elect by, Mr. Chair, I would move for the convention to stand at ease for persons who are interested in being a national delegate to sign their names on a paper so that we can consider how many people are willing or wish to nominate somebody, and then perhaps I will move to elect them by slate. I don't know how many people there are needing to make that motion.
Motion's been made. Is there a second?
Yes.
Second.
All right, is there any objection to adopting adjourning for, I'm sorry, not adjourning, but, what? Pausing for what, 10 minutes, 5 minutes?
5 minutes should be enough. 10 should be good, we'll get back and break it.
True. All right, let's do a 10-minute break, take your opportunity to get a snack as well, and anybody who is interested in being a delegate to the National Convention, now is the time to sign the sign-up sheet, which is now going around in the front row.
And I would ask if anybody is like not sure, because depending on how many we get, maybe put alternate next to your name, like if you just want to make sure you have a spot, but you really don't know, like kind of, and you end up being on the list anyway, if we don't fill it up, if that makes sense.
Yes, thank you.
Set it up here on the front.
Okay.
There's a big one at 30, we're gonna have to write.
I'll circle back to that. Joe, that's convention. Yeah.
It wasn't my choice either.
Oh, that's right.
Well, I didn't go, I didn't even want to sign up for the event. Not only know, but you too.
Convention is
Because of the young kids.
Yes.
She's registered.
Oh, yeah.
Does he come live? Is North come live again? Maybe that's better than cotton cheese.
Because I might be, I want to make sure I'm staying right.
You won't go to the front of the line, I'll do
Okay, I think I said something slightly wrong. So all national convention delegates must have been sustaining members for at least 90 days prior to the first day of the convention in which they are elected. So they had to be sustaining members before 90 days before Holyoke, because this is the same convention and the first day was June 28th. So it's from the pool of people who are nominated. That isn't a national requirement, because I was asked about national requirements and I got confused. This is in our state bylaws. I apologize.
Was it in your back pocket? Where it was supposed to be?
That was for delegates.
Right, it's in that, but it doesn't say specifically that sentence.
But it's,
Say,
no, but it's under the section National Convention
I know
Delegates.
that, but
Yeah, I would never interpret it that way.
it needs to be fixed to be specific.
Well, I can also let you know when that was put in there. The bylaws committee didn't realize it was suspendable. There's no point in it seemed like a good idea at the time. It's one of those things that seemed like a good idea at the time. and then just turn out not really. In an ideal world, it sounded wonderful. But in the real world, it's not wonderful. In the hypothetical world, the other you'll end up being a it's only 18 if you haven't found out what's anyway, but if you're just saying you're going to get more. Yeah, okay. But right now it's 18.
Right, I'm just
Yeah.
making it very clear, I haven't been, so that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I can definitely do it. It would never accept my vote. Like, what if they're working with us?
We have people who still want to sign the list for national delegates, please return the list to the front table, thank you.
Yes. But you're qualified. And you were qualified to
I did, and you won't believe what I wrote down. She who must be obeyed this.
Anyone else is interested in a national delegate position, please come up and sign, register of delegate candidates. I'm not seeing anybody moving this way, so I think we have our list. All right, we need to come back to recess. Please take your seats. And I know we're at 2.5 hours in session. Let's see if we can kind of wrap this up. All right, we're back in session at 12:34. It has been suggested that I simply call out the names of the signed up national delegate candidates and ask if there's any objection. I think that would be probably the quickest way to get through this.
How many names are there, Mr. Chair?
Looks like 20, there's one additional, but that was crossed out. And keep in mind, we cannot, I don't believe we can elect anybody who does not have the golden star and is a proper registered delegate. Is that
No,
correct?
we can, as long as they were eligible to vote, if they were 90 days sustaining member prior to the date of Holyoke,
Prior to the date of Holyoke, which
Yes.
was 23rd of
June 28th.
June 28th. All right, so here we go. I'm going to read off the names. I'm going to give you a few seconds to, after I say, are there any objections to appointing this person as a delegate? And then we're going to move on to the next one. Does everybody understand that procedure? All right. Karen Harlos, any objection? Wayne Harlos, any objection? Joseph P. Thompson, any objection? Bennett Rutledge, any objection? Betty Rose Ryan, any objection? Daniel Lewis, any objection? Winrich Cruz, what did I do?
He just said I'm objectionable.
We're all objectionable. Winrich Cruz, any objection? Michelle Pogue, any objection? Kevin Goldbrinson, any objection? John Jersman, any objection? Norm Olson, any objection? Travis Nix, any objection? Jeffrey Arick, any objection? Joe Johnson, any objection? Keith Loudon, any objection? Sean Baggy, any objection? Clayton Casciano, any objection? I hope I pronounced that right.
Shadow.
Shadow. Mark Montoni, any objection? Oh, and by the way, Clayton was,
Well, he said he was willing to if there was more than 30, but.
okay, but he's got down here alternate, so if we elect you, then you're an alternate.
Or you want to cross that out?
Yeah, we can cross it off. Voting hasn't ended.
I may or may not go.
Then the next alternate will move up.
Yeah. I don't forget to do this.
Okay, then cross it off. All right. I'm sorry, was there any objection to me?
You want some? No, you don't seem kosher.
Robin Early, any objection? And Doug Jones, any objection? All right, congratulations to our slate of national delegates. I think that was probably the quickest election of national delegates we've ever done. We did have one additional item that we need to circle back to. It's already on the agenda, but we had to skip over it because there were no candidates. Michelle Pogue has mentioned her interest in becoming the membership director. So, Michelle, would you like to say anything in support?
I move we vote on membership record.
What's that?
I move we vote on membership
Second.
We don't need to, it's already part of the agenda.
I served on many positions on the state board in the past, so I'm familiar with it. And Mark Montoni has agreed to help me with it as the first volunteer, so. You get the two of us.
She directs, you do.
You're much better than
All right, so your candidates are Michelle Pogue and Noda. Any question for the candidates? All right, all those in favor of Michelle Pogue for membership director, please raise your hands and hold them up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22,
Thank you. All those in favor of NODA, please raise your hand. I see one.
One.
Congratulations, Michelle.
I appreciate that.
We still have one, I believe, just one open position, that of communications director. If anybody has thought about it and they would like to take on that role, now is a good time.
I have a nomination for
Okay,
communications director.
okay?
Sean Badney, even though he is not here, he was at part one of the convention, so he would be eligible because he was in attendance as a voting delegate. And he has indicated his willingness and desire to serve.
Okay, are there any other nominations? I would ask if there's any questions, but you can't question somebody who's not here. Karen Ann, do you want to speak for him?
Point of information.
Go ahead, Joe.
Joe Johnson, Arapahoe County, just want to make sure all the Ts are crossed and Is are dotted. Are we positive that just because this is an extension of that first convention, that we're not going to run into snag with bylaws?
Karen Ann, hang on one second. Betty Rose, you had a hand up first.
I was just gonna say, if someone steps out of the room to go to the bathroom, doesn't mean that they can't be elected.
My understanding is that we are in one session between June 28th and now.
I just want
We're in one session. I know, it's a good question, it's relevant. Go ahead, Karen
I was just gonna say, our, what?
Ann. Identify.
Karen Howell, so it's fine. That section of the bylaws, I do think it has some ambiguity, so it would be up to this body. I looked at it, I personally think because he was a day one, he's eligible, but if someone wanted to raise a point of order, it's up to this body to interpret the bylaw, that part of the bylaw.
Would anybody like to raise that issue? Seeing none, we move along to the election. The candidates for this office of Communications Director are Sean Badney and Noda. All those in favor of Sean, please raise your hand and hold them high.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
I'd like to ask that phone calls be taken outside. Sorry, Betty, can you take the phone call outside? Thank you, sorry. All right, all those in favor of Noda for Communications Director, please signify by raising your hands.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What was our count for Sean?
16.
Thank you. Congratulations in absentia to Mr. Badger.
Probably the second September, during the curious why he's not here, he had a pre-planned work trip to Europe on the date that was selected.
Should have canceled it.
He's not here, I should like laziness or anything like that, he already had overseas tickets.
Right, come on up to the microphone.
I move to adjourn.
Don't need to, we're at the end of the agenda.
I know.
I did want to ask if anybody has any comments for the good of the party before we split.
Call to order.
Okay, we stand adjourned
Sounds
at
bad.
signed die, thank you, at 12, what is that, 42? Yes.
And announce where we're going.
Let's each break the.
And now we're adjourned, we can say it.
Yeah. All right, there is a barbecue. When and where is that, Lady Rose?
Jefferson, the chairman of the barbecue.
All right, the reception has started without you all. Good luck trying to get some food. You are going to proceed to 12,001 33rd Avenue, Unit D. So the quickest way is to come out here, take 17th Avenue to Chambers, take Chambers north a mile to Smith, make a left. Take Smith until you have to make a left onto Peoria, which will loop you around through this very weird roundabout that's not really roundabout. You'll shoot through the traffic lights, and as soon as you pass the tracks, to take one of the driveways. And
Is that Aurora or Denver?
it's in Aurora.
3 miles.
12,001, 33rd Avenue, number D, Aurora.
That's correct.
All right, any other announcements?
Asian family site area. But if Google doesn't know what the address is, well,
Guys,
all right.
Thank you, Jeff.
See you all later.
Are there any other announcements?
Yes, I had an announcement. If Darren plays in John as the, with myself, we need to have a short meeting. Are you guys staying through the barbecue?
Yes.
Okay, John, are you staying through the barbecue? Okay, thank you.
The other question is, who's going to the casino night tonight?
Pre-close, wait, I thought it was yesterday, it's in Friday.
I am gonna ask that the you people help us set everything back up the way it was when we showed up. And then,
I'm gonna ask that a few people stay behind briefly to help us get everything set back up the way it was set up when we got here. Get everything cleaned up, take out the trash and all that. And don't forget, let's be grateful to the APWU for letting us their Union Hall and allowing us to do this today. We're not here, but let's give them a round of applause for that. And once we get the stuff figured out between us and Goodman and all of that, I am going to be asking the board to donate a couple of $100 to the APWU for paying for their building. Not for their political stuff or any of that, just to go towards the extra building debt right now. And I think it'd be really nice if we could just a little bit to help them.
I do have 2 requests. First, again, a reminder that we have a donation pitcher back there on the counter to help the LP pay for drinks and snacks and stuff. And also, Daniel has generously donated $100 of his own money to the notary. And I have 20 of mine to give you and 20 from, who else was that? Was that you? Anyway, I have $40.
I've got, don't worry, I've got that covered. It was 80.
Okay, I thought it was.
I know we're trying to terminate payment. That money is all going towards the cost of today. It's not going to go to the state park.
That's my understanding. That's my understanding.
There's no recordings yet.
What's that?
There's no recordings.
Not only no recording, I want to make sure that we're defraying the cost, but we're not giving anybody else money.
Understood.
How was this set up? So all the chairs were in rows, the table that's back there, was over here, the long table here was all the way over there.
Well, you got it.
Actually, you can have that, I don't know. Yep.
She's the first one who got me to work.
Well, yes.
I've known your name for quite a while, but I don't know. I've seen your name.
Oh, yeah.
You know how I got that? No.
We're out of the meeting, so it's not a personal privilege. Just make your announcement as loudly as you can.
Always that. When I joined this party, I just wanted to come and change the any level.
You joined what?
I did not join to become a kingmaker at any level. I joined to advance.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. You were formerly in North Carolina. Yeah. Anyway, I was gonna say, this was, you know the name Mark? He used to be the operations director. He and I have been friends ever since probably 1987. When we were both doing fishing for rock falls out of Dallas. Okay. And his daughter, I know her since that big. Her name is, shit, it just went out of my mind, Victoria. Sorry, Victoria Dunbar. Anyway, sometimes she was going with her dad, Nick, to that. Well, one day, this is a joke. She replaced Mr. Mark Montgomery with Rabbi Mark Montgomery. So I kept getting mail addressed to Rabbi Mark Montgomery. So I took a picture of it and put it on my Facebook page. And of course, everybody I know put it up on it. So they call me the Rabbi. No, I wouldn't profess to be an official.
I got my, whatever it is. So I can hear it.
Likewise. Sorry for the sweaty. It's kind of hot in here.
Yeah, it's warm.
It's actually cooler outside.
I assume we can go outside.
Take care. Yeah.
Like I was in DC.